Look what I found here. Look what I found here. Found here. Okay. How do I get around them? I'm just gonna quickly jump over. Yep. I'm off. I'm off. They're a bit scared of me than I am. The mom was getting at me. But that was magical. You see? You see? I just passed Piton Marmite and been 3 hours, 45 minutes, 12 kilometers into the hike and haven't found many outstanding, magical, beautiful views yet. And I decided instead of still going up for 1 hour, 3.7 kilometers and then making a circle which would probably be around 20 kilometers in 5 to 6 hours. Instead of doing that, which could be interesting, awesome, and quite challenging, I decided to take a different approach. I decided to go down. Same way at the beginning, and then chose a different trail, which means roughly 12 to 15 kilometers in 3 to 4 hours. Bit chill, bit easier, and with intention to find magic in simple stuff. Magic in just being, because as I was going up, I had this desire, like I need to find something, like I need to have this challenge or have to have this accomplishment, and looking forward to this and looking forward to that, and it drained my energy. And I was like expectations of having this, having that, I need to have this really amazing, awesome view, and I have to fight for it. And that's actually the theme of the day, warrior. Like, fighting doesn't mean that you're a warrior. Actually, when you're fighting too much and getting drained, the fact that you're getting drained, it means that you're not warrior anymore. You're victim. You're holding on to warrior and victim at the same time, and because of that, you're getting drained, because you're pushing yourself in two directions. And warrior is not about fighting. Warrior is about winning. And the hardest thing for the warrior to do is let go. Let go of something really hard, dear, and then win the war. Winning is important, and that's exactly the mindset I'm doing right now. I'm into the winning, appreciating. Why do I hike? To find something magical, to appreciate the beauty in nature. It doesn't mean that I have to run for 20 kilometers, see all the amazing views, get to the places where most people don't get into the one day. Yes, I can do that. However, today I don't feel like it. So I'm heading back, and already just by this small decision to just appreciate beauty around me, I already see much more magic around me. In the same trail I just watched going the other direction, much more beautiful. Why? Because I don't have to be anywhere else. I'm not looking forward finding this magical viewpoint where I see panoramic views. Yes, I might see them somewhere down where everyone else who has a car can drive up to this place, to this curve and a bend. Yes, I will see them. And the other views, they can stay for day after. They have different intention. And that's part of being magician, is knowing your outcome and going for it. Know what you want. That's how life becomes magical, when you know what you want, you know how you want it, and then you just shamelessly go for it. And it doesn't matter what other people think, and especially it doesn't matter what the voices in your own head think. It's being on the same page with yourself, with your desires, expectations, and then just going in. And because I made this decision, it would be very stupid for me to know, like, what would happen if I go other way around? Like, maybe I should still. No, I don't have to worry. I made a decision. Now I'm going and enjoying this magical view. Take a look. Isn't this magical? And another thing is, I decided to go bare feet. Why bare feet? Well, I'm used to walking bare feet until until I came here. My sandals were broke. They broke, and then I was actually forced to walk bare feet for 3-4 hours, something like that. And I actually didn't have choice. Usually I have a choice, so I take my shoes off, I walk bare feet, I enjoy it, and whenever I feel like uncomfortable, I just put my shoes on. That time I actually literally had no choice. I could have put my sandals on, but had so many blisters from them. It's just like, no, it was too much pain. And then somehow I got used to wearing sandals with socks, and I think that's kind of like overprotective towards my feet, because okay, sandal is one thing, you still get the air and everything else, the feet is free, adapts to things, but as soon as you put a sock on, it's like another layer of protection, and the skin goes softer. And it's yesterday I was walking on a beach on the rocks. Okay, I was a bit in a rush, slightly stressed, I would say, so I wasn't willing to go as slow as I would need to go on that kind of a mindset. And I kind of had these feelings of my feet are not strong enough, or tight enough, or what's the word? Hard enough, yeah. Not hard enough, it's kind of like they're soft. I better be really careful not to walk too much on these rocks. And it's like, wait, it's been just like 2 weeks or so, and weeks before that I was walking bare feet on almost anything and had no worries and doubts. And just in 2 weeks I had these doubts coming in. I was like, that doesn't sound right. So yeah, I just observed and was like, that's strange. So easy, like getting used to wearing closed shoes with the socks, sandals, flip-flops. And it's also possible to go the other way around. You start from wearing closed foot shoes with socks, then you go to the sandals with socks, then you take the socks off, you have the shoes without socks, and then you have flip-flops, and then from flip-flops you go bare feet, and then you play around. How does it feel? What's the difference? So yeah, I decided to have it easy, have it bare feet, ground myself, and give myself opportunity to manifest my dreams, my magical life. And yeah, I didn't mention, but magical New Year. This is 1st of January when I'm recording this video. And well, my life is magical, and by saying magical, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always how other people expect it to be magical. I had a pretty, I would say, average evening, pretty average morning, but it felt so great. I went to the sleep early, I slept for a couple of hours, then woke up in middle of night with the fireworks all over the place. It was like I missed the. I wanted to make a video of the fireworks, but didn't happen. I just watched them, and it was magical. Like it. I live in this block, and I see a mountain. Like, and everywhere I looked around, the whole backside of the building in front of me, there were fireworks coming from all over the place. Like literally, like it's like line of fireworks. Like it was magical. And then there was this neighbor party, like a party guy. It looked like a party guy because I've seen him having a couple of parties in a couple of weeks I've been there, and he also had his own fireworks, and that was also like crazy, like just between the two buildings. So I'm in one building, and opposite of me is another building, and just between those two buildings, like he was blowing up those fireworks on just by his entrance, and that felt like And then it's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm not gonna watch all the fireworks, so let him be. Let them be. And then I'm laying in my bed and kind of okay, eyes closed. I'm gonna go to sleep. I couldn't be bothered about all the fireworks. Sleep is more important. And then I hear the boom. Open up my eyes and I see fireworks right in front of my eyes, like just opposite, just outside of my window, like just between those buildings. Like that was magical. Like I couldn't have made this kind of stuff up. Like I had nowhere to go. Everything got delivered right to me, even though I didn't like really expect it. Like I couldn't care less about fireworks in that sense. Like I'm not going out and fighting my sleep, so to say. So no, it was like that was amazing. And then the rest of it was like, okay, I woke up, had my cold shower in the morning, and then I went and I already was starting to worrying like how I'm gonna do this hike. I know I have limited time. It's gonna rain soon, and I was like thinking I don't want this kind of thinking stopping me, because last week I went for a hike and I was scared that it's gonna be rain and I have to be really early, so I skipped morning yoga practice and I just went had some breakfast and went straight to the hike and ended up having a lot longer hike than I expected. It was like 19 hours, I don't remember specifically. It was really long. And yeah, and I was like, but it did rain a bit and I was in clouds for a while, so it wasn't not that much rain, it's just like so damp. It was like almost in a fog, and I was drying and getting wet and drying getting wet. It was quite fun, and I was thinking what I was worrying about. Like here it's so warm that even the rain doesn't bother me anymore. So that's what happened. And this week I was again checking the forecast, how many hours I have. I see sunny morning. Okay, awesome. I wake up early, I go for a hike, and then I come back and I can do all kinds of things, practice yoga if I want to, and just enjoy the early morning. This week is nah, I don't want to go into this limited fear-based thinking, because even yesterday it was said it's gonna be raining from early afternoon and it didn't rain. Like no rain. I could have hiked whole day yesterday. I didn't, just because I was thinking, oh, it's gonna rain anytime soon, the clouds are coming. And today I was I'm gonna do my yoga practice first. So I did it. I did shorter, so I found 45 minutes yoga lesson on YouTube. Sundays are usually my YouTube days when I take something from YouTube. And it was really awesome, nice practice. And then after practice, a couple of mangoes for breakfast. And yeah, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready. And it was, I think, already 7 o'clock, like really late. Like, yeah, 7 o'clock. So I left 7 o'clock and it was basically next 3.5 hours, just steady uphill. Just going, enjoying, going. And that was it. And today I was like, okay, might rain, may not rain, who knows, good, bad, who knows. I'm gonna have essentials. And I really wanted yoga practice this morning because last week I just had such a long hike that after the hike I'm just too tired to practice anything. So I just did some basic stretches, plow pose, legs up, some forward bends, twists, something really basic in the bed, just to make sure my legs are rested, stretched, and taken care of. And that was okay. That's that's it. That's my capacity for today. And today I was like, no, I don't want to exhaust myself. Just imagine, just other side there, civilization and business as usual. Takes less than half an hour to get there. Less than half an hour. Magical. And you can get these kind of jungle. In less than half an hour, we're gonna be up there. Love this. From city to city with this beauty in between. Almost missed it. So this is the entrance. Doesn't look like much, but this is it. Let's take a look at this beauty before we go. Bananas, papayas, more bananas, and our trail. This is my third time here, so even though it looks like jungle, there's a clear path. It's on a map, very safe. And that's it. Back to the sea.